Have y'all seen the absurd lawsuit going on with Palworld? Apparently Nintendo is cooking real hard, and I thought we could look at a funny video regarding it.
Take a moment and think about what you want in life. Close your eyes. Go ahead. Think of that car, that life, that woman. Think about the man you want to be. Now open your eyes. You see that? That's a cease and desist letter. I'm suing you now. When you closed your eyes and thought you violated my patent, you sick son of a bitch, say goodbye to your savings. What are you gonna cry now?
What?
Jesus Christ, hang on. Okay, so here's what we've got. You've just violated our other patent for crying like a little bitch after getting sued.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker. Don't have that surprised look on your face because we've patented that too. Cease and desist. Just do yourself a favor. Be a man and just pay the licensing fee, all right? Thank you.
I like this guy.
I like this guy. Is another patent of ours you violated.
My God, bro, they can't keep getting away with this.
Under a bridge. Don't worry, we'll check up on you in a month. But so help me God, if you live in a box that even
they're patenting everything I do.
We're taking the fucking bridge. That's how it's done, folks. Hi, we're fleeking over the little guy, and we represent Nintendo in the upcoming lawsuit against Palworld. Here at Nintendo, we believe that innovation is for pussies with bad lawyers. Many have argued that this lawsuit isn't right. Others that it was to be expected. Some say, how can Pokemon do this when Pokemon itself was built on stolen...
It's crazy that they made this video. Now, this Pal, by the way. Pal 69. Pal 60. This nuts.
Pokemon do this when Pokemon itself was built on stolen ideas. They yell, have you no honor? Honor? You can't wear honor, but you can wear Armani suits. And that, my good pimp, is what patent trolling will buy you. To quote...
So what basically happened is that, so y'all heard Palworld, y'all seen Palworld. This is this game where you have like small little monsters and you capture them and you can make your own base. And you can get these pal, and you can jump on them, and you can make them do stuff. You can have a gun and stuff like that. It's a really big game this year. And basically, it's like there's kind of the first Pokemon-like game that actually did a really good job. They did what Pokemon has never done, because Pokemon has just made shit game, low quality games in a while. And they decided to make something where you could do everything with Pokemon, and people loved it. People fucking adored it. So whenever this game started making millions, whenever it started making billions, the people at Nintendo was like, this is a Pokemon-like game that is clearly gonna do better than our upcoming games, because this one has quality, ours have shit. So they try to find if there was anything they could sue them for, because it's a Pokemon-like game. They found no reasons to sue them. So what Nintendo did instead was to patent mechanics in Pokemon that are pretty basic mechanics in video games that you can find in many video games. So an idea of an action done in a video game, they are trying to have the right for and only be allowed to use this. And they made these patterns, they requested these patents after Palworld's creation and got them, they were like allowed, they were agreed upon at this around summer, somewhere in summer. And after they got those patents allowed in or agreed upon in this US and some other places, they straight away started suing Palworld over these patents that they requested after Palworld was created. Or actually after Palworld was announced.
Every movie from the 80s, it's nothing personal, it's just business. Chartreuse Ethiopian plywood,
this
by
is
the way.
Insane.
It's not being the first to do it,
What?
it's being...
Yeah, so basically, let's say, let me make something simple. Let me explain this in a simple way. So a patent means that you own the idea of something. Nobody is allowed to basically make what you have made there. That idea, so for example, if you have a patent to make a clock, nobody is allowed to make a clock the way you're making it. You own the right for it. They have to pay you to make something like this, or have to agree with you to get the rights to make something like this. So for example, the equivalent that is going on there is that if you made a movie and in the movie you said hello and Nintendo came in, no, you're not allowed to say hello. We have made a patent that you are not allowed to say hello in your movies. We have owned the right for it. That's essentially what is going on here. because Nintendo has taken basic mechanics of capturing and something else and patent them and saying that their Palworld is not allowed to have these mechanics in their games.
The first to patent it. Learn these words. Patent. Some people diddle the fiddle to those nocturnal flicks. Here at Nintendo, it is company policy that you knock one out at least once a week to the United States Patent Database. Do you seriously think that we would improve our games to compete with the competition?
No. Why would you do that? That's crazy.
More talent when we can just make more patents. And don't get patent infringement confused with copyright infringement. Copyright is how we kill the fans. Patents is how we kill the competition. Patents.
That is actually crazy because Nintendo keeps on copies. Like they use copyright rights to turn down any fan project, any fan art, anything fan related. They shut that down instantly. But now they have competition. Somebody taking their money because they made a good game and now they're patenting it. Ooh.
This is how we kill the competition. Patents are the real Nintendo exclusive,
they do.
Not that greasy Italian drug addict. You want to know what those patents are? Go fish, bitch. Make a game and you'll find out. I guarantee it. Just between Pokemon and Nintendo, we have 28 patents. And I know you're thinking, if you have all these patents, well, why didn't you just sue right away? Because you guessed it, we were making more patents.
That's right.
Sub-patents. The patents where you turn one patent into 3 patents.
Ooh.
You always got to work the sub-patents. Sub-patents are where you go, hey, on second thought, what I meant by that main patent that we filed back a few years ago was that shit right there selling 10 million copies. Strike a main patent down and we'll split it into
crazy.
2 more patents, 4 more patents, 8 more patents,
wait,
16
more of them?
patents,
Look how long it is.
I made 300 patents in the last 20 days, motherfucker. And once
I think this should not be legal. I don't think this should be legal. I don't think you should be allowed to make a pattern of something so basic as these mechanics they're making pattern of. And at least in gaming, I don't think you should be allowed to make patents in gaming at all. It doesn't make sense. Why would you, like, I can understand patenting whenever you use it for a mechanism, like a mechanical engineering. If you create something new that has never existed before. But like an idea in games, that doesn't make sense. I think it's just pushes it away because it also trivializes future progression. If someone has a patent for one idea in gaming, you will never see people evolve it any further than that.
Got approved? That's when we hit Pocket Bear with lawsuit, lawsuit. Watch your hair. Here comes another lawsuit. Here's a rag to wipe off all that loss. And
look at all that lawsuit from their patents, guys.
We don't have to win.
Oh my God.
They just have to lose. Don't think this works?
You just want an excuse to drop peanut. Hey, don't call them out like that.
I shop at Old Navy. Cruise shirts, 100% cotton, $8.
Nice.
Wash it once and it's a crop top that suffocates you. Go fuck yourself. Oh, I'll tell you how much this works. We've got a mobile game that paid us $20 million because they had the audacity to include shadows in their game and a few other things. Little Venezuelan Paco tried making a Game Boy and we sued him so hard, Venezuela no longer exists. Go ahead, look at Google.
What? That is crazy.
Game Boy, and we sued him so hard, Venezuela no longer exists. Go ahead, look at Google Earth. Shit's not there anymore. And we would have used this tactic on Brother Gabe for making that knockoff Switch, but the previous legal team only made patents for a shitty handheld device, that can't run our own games at a stable 30 FPS, and a shitty handheld device that can be docked so you can see how shitty the game runs on your 4K.
Wait, did they actually patent the Switch idea? I hope they didn't. Like, I mean, I like the Switch, but that's kind of cringe.
TV. This oversight is also why the previous legal team has since committed Sudoku and no longer practices law or life.
Didn't patent enough.
You may be wondering, what's the end game with all this patent trolling? Our real goal is to leverage patents against the entire world. This doesn't stop at gaming. We hold the patent for throwing balls at monsters with a probability chance. Say goodnight, Tinder. We have the patent for cat.
It's crazy to me that they even got that allowed. Patent for a percentile chance of capturing monster. Like, what the fuck? How many games does that? Like, why? How can they have the right for that? That's an idea that's so old.
Shadows from behind a tree. Goodbye, shadows. See that orphanage? We're tearing it down. What patent did they violate? None. Here's another Kirby game. Look, you've already forgotten about it. We hold the patent for riding animals. Remember that chick from the bar last week? You rode her. Here's your cease
There's
and
no way
desist
that's
letter. We
real.
hold a pen for a ball that
There's no
contains
way.
monsters. Let's take a step back. What is the Earth if not one giant ball that holds monsters? God, I hope you have good lawyers because the licensing fee is going to be massive. I'm talking 50 million Argentinian pesos. Good thing they didn't just replace the ball with cards like Temtem, right, guys?
That's crazy. Dude, that's crazy. That's actually a funny video. I think it's nuts that Nintendo is turning into... Bro, the Nintendo is turning into the evil guy. It is kind of tragic to see how Nintendo was so beloved when we were kids. And now, like, their legal teams are just so petty and boring. And it's just turning them into the evil villain at the end of the day. This is crazy. I don't think they should be allowed to do these patterns. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I'm so sad to see Nintendo fall this way. But tell me what you think down below, man. If you like this video, if you liked it, sub to the channel if you want to watch more. And yeah, W video. Come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley if you want to yap for this live. I'll see you guys around. Take care and have a good one. Peace.